Get ready. It's time for a well-deserved break, Pittsburgh, with Heather Abraham and David Highfield from the KDKA TV studios. It's Pittsburgh Today Live.
Hey everybody, it is Wednesday.
It's a special day for us.
It really is. You know, we love Pittsburgh, and when Pittsburgh is hurting, we want to do what we can to help.
It's incredible to see every time that happens, too, isn't it?
It's very true. So all this week, it's PTL on your side, Jobs Week. We're examining resources to help people try to find jobs right now because that's a very real problem. People have been laid off because of the COVID-19 going on, and now they find themselves in a situation that they might not have expected at all.
And we all watched this unfold as the pandemic kind of creeped into our area, and we started to see more and more people without jobs and without paychecks. The lines at the food bank grew, and we saw tremendous lines there over the last couple of months, and people really are. I mean, food insecurity is always a problem, but even more so right now. And so today we have Feed the Kids Telethon. This is our 7th year for doing it, but the need couldn't be greater now.
Yeah, I mean, the premise every year is that so many kids rely on the school lunches, school breakfast sometimes, and that's the most nutritious meal of the day that they get. And then in the summertime, they may not be able to have that meal. Well, this year, all that is exacerbated. And look at these lines. This was at the food bank. You know, people lined up for miles, and these distributions continue to go on. But today is a day to help the food bank even more. It is the Feed the Kids Telethon, and so we want to tell you all about what they're doing and how you can help too.
And so we want to get right out to our correspondents for the day. We're sending things out to Mikey Hood and Selena Pompiani, who are at the food bank today. Hi, ladies.
Hey, Heather and David, good morning. We are live at the Greater Pittsburgh Community Food Bank this morning, and we are kicking off the telethon here on PTL. You could see the volunteers are already working very hard behind us, and none of this would have been possible without their support and your support at home, too.
That's right, Selena. Throughout the hour, we'll be letting you know how you can donate and how you can double your contributions throughout the telethon.
That's right, Mikey, and stay tuned because we will also be hearing from some of our telethon partners, and you'll be hearing from one adorable pint-sized chef. She will be cooking up 2 delicious dishes while doing something really good today for Feed the Kids Telethon. So stay tuned for that. We got a whole lot more coming up, Mikey.
Oh, it's making me hungry already. Well, for now, Heather and David, we'll send it back to you.
Oh, okay, ladies, we'll check back.
It's great to see those two, too.
It is.
You know, like I can't wait until we see them in person, but we will check back in with them. And you know, this is a sobering statistic. Under normal circumstances, 1 in 5 children in our area, they rely on those school meals that I was talking about. And of course, given everything that's going on right now, these families need your help more than ever.
I kind of remember when they expanded the school lunch program to then also incorporate breakfast because they realized how many families, how many kids did not have that next meal. And sometimes they don't have dinner when they get home. So, I mean, really, this is so very important. And again, we have heard time after time that food insecurity is a real issue all the time, and even greater right now.
Yeah, now here's what we want to tell you. There is no phone bank this year. Sometimes we're downstairs and there's a big phone bank, or there's a phone bank in one of their buildings. That is not happening this year because of social distancing. So here's how to give. Text KIDS20 to 50155. That's KIDS20 to 50155. Or you can donate online, pittsburghfoodbank.org/kids20. We're going to have much more on all of this coming up this hour, but we have other things to get to as well. And one of the things we want to talk about is the protest last night. We are happy to say that we can report there was no violence last night.
Yeah, Megan Schiller was following the protesters. They stayed in Market Square for a bit. Then they started marching. They went to the Allegheny County Jail. They had a sit down where they all sat in front of the Allegheny County Jail, these hundreds of protesters very peacefully marching then across the 10th Street Bridge and then back around to come over to Market Square again. And yeah, no arrest, no clashes with police, no violence, no disturbances. I mean, this is what a peaceful protest looks like.
And of course, they are demonstrating, as people across the nation are demonstrating, the death of George Floyd in police custody in Minnesota. And if you went to Instagram or Twitter yesterday and you couldn't figure out why the pictures were loading, and this happened to me around noon yesterday, I thought, what's, the Wi-Fi in this building, what's going on, And then I realized I started looking at the hashtags Blackout Tuesday, which we were talking about yesterday. Our parent company, Viacom CBS, is involved in this too. But people were posting a black page on their social media accounts and with the hashtag Blackout Tuesday to show their support.
And this was just a really big effort to see. I mean, yeah, your timeline may have been completely blacked out, and that was the whole goal. And it really was a way to observe and to mourn and to come together and say, we stand against social injustice.
Yeah, I think that's the really important thing. It's a way to come together. Like that's one of the great tools social media can bring people together. And into that show of support, it's really rather moving when you see all those people doing the same thing.
It really is.
All right, well, yesterday was voting day, and of course that was different this year because of COVID-19. I know I voted, I had a mail-in ballot. You actually went in person, right?
I did, and I have to tell you, I know that there was a push. They said, please, if you can, mail in your vote, and they wanted to just make that option available. And I wanted to see what it was going to be like at the polls.
And what was it like? I mean, was there social distancing? Did you bring your own pen?
I have to be honest, I found it a little, I don't want to use the word comical, but it was just, there were some people that were frustrated and there were some long lines, and you could tell that there was a little bit of agitation, but 20 minutes later, I cast my ballot and I was on my merry way. So as much as there was a little bit of confusion and some setup issues at some of the places, I think that overall it was a success. And I think the last I saw was, so far, they haven't counted all the mail-in ballots, but there's like a 32% voter turnout from a primary yesterday.
Yeah, which for a primary, yeah, that's pretty good. And the mail-in, I did that, and then I almost screwed it up because they have like a secret envelope. So you cast your ballot, and then you put it in this envelope, and then you put that in an envelope to mail to the Elections Bureau. Well, I had left out the secret ballot envelope, like that keeps your privacy. So I had to then try to steam open the other envelope, and I've never done, I have never steamed open anything. So the envelope like ripped, it was shredded by the end, and then I taped it together with Scotch tape, and I thought, they are never gonna get this. Like, there's no way. And then I get an email, thank you for casting your vote. So
they did get it
all worked out,
successfully.
even though I Scotch taped it together.
Yeah, it was definitely an interesting, unlike any other time I've ever voted, I will tell you that. I will tell you that.
A lot of firsts this year, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Well, we want to talk about something that is an interesting phenomenon that is really sort of changing families right now.
Yes.
And that is, it appears that middle children are disappearing. Like there are fewer middle children.
Right, they're not
now.
like vanishing into thin air.
No.
It's just that people are choosing not to have as many kids. And this is an article that you came across in Reader's Digest.
Right. So apparently, according to the Pew Research Society, in 1976, nearly two-thirds of families had 3 or more children. Well, that's not necessarily the case now. Many mothers are having 1 or 2 kids, and so there is no middle child. And there's a lot to be said for middle children. They have traits because they're middle children.
Of their placement in the family.
Right. And these are generalized things, but they tend to be great mediators. Perhaps because they need to mediate among their other siblings. They tend to be a little bit more private. Middle children traditionally get less financial and emotional support. And as people have fewer kids, there are fewer middle children. So, the Jan and Peter Bradys of the world need to stand together because there are fewer of them.
Well, I will tell you this. I have a friend who has 4 girls, and I think the 5th was maybe an oops, but they ended up having a boy.
Okay.
So they have 5, and she's my age. I graduated high school with her. And I have another friend who was a year older than me in high school who has 4 kids. So yes, I think probably based on statistics, it's true. And it may
but there still are families that are having.
There are still large families.
Yeah, exactly.
And so
tell me about Sunny.
So we have a middle child, Sunny, as you know, and
who is adorable.
She is, but as she is developing her personality more and more, we are seeing the middle child traits, like her humphing.
Now, but this could be the mark of later on she's going to be a great mediator.
Yeah, maybe. But for now, she is protesting. It's always something.
Now, who did she learn that from, Heather?
I don't know. I'm telling you,
Do you do that?
I don't do this. I have no idea where this came from. I think it truly, like, there is like nature and nurture, right? And I think this is just one of those. She calls Doritos burritos. I want burritos.
Oh, you know what? When I want Doritos, I do that
You do
too.
the same
Sometimes I want Doritos. All right. It's important to remember some things in life.
I know.
And sometimes, though, when there's a lot going on,
right?
And there's a lot going on in the world right now. So I think that it's okay that you had a slight slip.
This is a big one.
Well, it perhaps is a big one.
Okay, I need your help, people. Okay, please send me your ideas pronto, because last night, sitting down at the table as soon as I got home from work, and Frankie says, where do you want to get pizza from on Friday? And he starts laughing. I'm like, I don't know. He says, Friday.
Friday.
Pizza.
He's kind of stressing the Friday part.
Stressing it.
Yeah. Chuckling.
And I said, I don't know, wherever you want to get pizza from, because we do Pizza Friday in our house. And he goes, June 5th, Friday. Where do you want to get pizza from? I was like, oh my.
And then it dawned on you.
Our anniversary is Friday.
See,
I forgot.
Well, but you would have remembered before Friday.
I don't know. I mean, really don't know.
At least, at the very least, that morning on the morning news, when you told people it's Friday, June 5th, and then there would have been this moment like, it's Friday, June 5th.
Yeah. So
people would wonder, what is wrong with Heather Abraham?
Now, luckily, he just remembered the night before, so we both forgot this year. Okay. And there really has been so much going on.
Well, that's the thing. There's so much going on, and you know what? Oh, look at this gorgeous picture.
2 little kids.
Oh, that's
getting married on the beach. So I need your help. If you have any DIY quick ideas
for
a gift, because obviously the stores aren't open yet. Some will be open on Friday, but that's not going to help me much. So any ideas, please send them my way. Thank you.
All right. You're okay. And he's not watching. He doesn't know, right? Well, he does know because you revealed it to him. All right, yeah. All right. Well, anyhow, happy early anniversary.
Thank you.
Okay, it is time for a break because PTL is on your side today, and we've got a lot to get to. Team PTL is assembled and ready to launch today's Feed the Kids Telethon. We may be apart, but we are united in helping our neighbors in need. And we are starting off talking with Food Bank President and CEO Lisa Scales about really the overwhelming demand that they're seeing right now. And if you can't volunteer to help with the distribution, you can still donate. We will tell you how to do that today and even double your donation today. So there's a deal for you.
It's a great day to donate. Plus, I love this little girl. She is in her kitchen showing us how to cook at home with food and recipes that she got from the food bank. So we'll see what Michaela is making just ahead.
I'm curious now, yeah. And it's also Jobs Week on PTL, so if you're looking for work, we are here for you. Today's assist comes from a motivational pro with advice on how not to get discouraged and to keep your search going strong.
All that, plus we are talking about the chance of severe storms today. Doesn't look like it right now, but Ron Smiley says we need to stay weather aware today. We'll get his forecast ahead on this June 3rd, not June 5th yet, 2020. Today is our Feed the Kids Telethon Day. Thanks so much for watching PTL. We're glad you're here.